Welcome to ECCB Connects, produced by the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank to share with you who we are, what we do, and how we serve you. On this final episode of Season 24, Senior Project Specialist at the ECCB, Sybil Welsh, gives us the details of the 8th Annual Growth and Resilience Dialogue to be held 11th and 12th April 2024 under the theme Creative Disruption and Innovation, Pathways to Transformative Change and Sustainable Growth. We'll be back with more after this break.
Register and secure your spot at the 8th Annual Growth and Resilience Dialogue. Explore new emerging trends and accelerate your learning. Dynamic leaders will take you on a deep dive into 2 master classes covering design thinking, a creative approach to problem solving, and strategies for successful business innovation in the Caribbean. Panel discussants will engage you on how to nurture a culture of innovation that leads to disruptive new products and services. And that's not all. Live AI demonstrations in healthcare, agriculture, education, finance, and the creative arts will take you to a higher level. Learn from Caribbean entrepreneurs and creatives on breaking through barriers to make it on the international stage.
As a region, we cannot change our history and we cannot change our geography. But together, we can elevate our development trajectory through innovation and collective action. Let's do it.
Online attendees will also have an opportunity to win an early bird registration prize valued at $2,700 EC if their registration is received on or before the 30th of March 2024. Visit the ECCB's 8th Growth and Resilience Dialogue webpage to register and secure your spot today.
Sybil, it's great to have you back on ECCB Connects. Welcome.
Thank you, Nigel. It's a pleasure to be here again.
Sybil, the countdown is on for the 8th Annual Growth and Resilience Dialogue coming up on the 11th and 12th April. Tell us, with regards to the theme, Creative Disruption and Innovation, Pathways for Transformative Change and Sustainable Growth, what was the thinking behind this theme?
Well, Nigel, as you spoke about the issues of creative disruption and innovation, yes, and we are talking about transformative change. We're looking at pathways for growth and sustainable growth and transformation. The thinking is that we need to move, we need to advance, but we need to do so by breaking away from our normal patterns. We need what we would call a seismic shift in our thinking and in our architecture of our institutions to bring about that transformation, that disruption. When you think about disruption, you think about part, if you segment that word, dist and eruption. And you have to really erupt, explode to birth new ideas, new perspectives, new actions, and new pathways. And that's what this is all about. It's really about delving into what is required for that eruption, for those new pathways to emerge, and for us as a region, as a country, as set of countries, as a communities, as a people, to really look to see where is our next level of possibilities and how can we get there. So it's not just about imagining, but it's about making those things come to fruition. That's what this is about.
That sounds very exciting, Sybil.
Yes, it is.
Now, from what you've shared, what can the participants expect in terms of the program of events?
The program will provide a wealth of knowledge, insights, perspectives. It will open up new pathways of thinking and create that catalyst for action. When you think about it, we have 2 master classes by 2 seasoned thought leaders. We have Annalie Babb, who will take us on a journey of design thinking for problem solving. How do we look at the problems that we face from day to day, from year to year, and not see them as insurmountable, but see them as solvable? And she will provide that modality using design thinking techniques to really advance that path forward for problem solving. And then we have Monique Powell, who will lead us through her journey of becoming an entrepreneur. And sometimes when you hear about the theory of entrepreneurship, of innovation, you're thinking, okay, that sounds good theoretically, but is it doable? Is it possible? And here we have Monique will give us her journey, share her journey, her experiences, her failures and her successes, because we don't really always want to hear about just the successes. We learn from our failures. We learn because we fail and we leap forward. And so it's that pathway, that journey, that will be inspirational, but also instructive. And that's just the start. We're just warming up. We have discussions we're talking about innovation and disruption. How do we chart the way forward? How do we sustain? How do we support? How do we finance innovation? And that will be a panel discussion that we will have Chavez Prokop, Justin Ram, Dr. Justin Ram. We will have Marcia Brandon, who will be speaking about these issues and giving their perspective, their insights, but also challenging the audience. Because remember, this is an engagement, it's an interaction. So there are questions and answers, they're sharing of perspectives. And then we have, that is just part of day one, we have the youth entrepreneurs, who the finalists from our contest in terms of the ECCU, Creative Disruptor and Innovator, and they will be able to pitch their 1-minute pitch and see who are the 3 winners in that category. And then on day 2, we're going to hear from AI specialists in the field of education, the creative economy. We're going to hear from financial services in AI, agriculture in AI, healthcare in AI. And we have a wealth of panelists who will take us through that. And they will inspire us to look at artificial intelligence. I know there's a lot of discussion of whether is it good or it's bad. And a tool is just a tool. It's what you use it for. And I just saw a news article talking about the U.S. economy is poised to be transformed, leapfrog to the next level because of artificial intelligence. So we'll be discussing it from education, financial services, healthcare, as I said, agriculture, the creative arts, and that will give us some perspective. But also we'll be challenging you to explore artificial intelligence. And we will be giving you some platforms that the audience can get involved. And we're not just talking about it, we're demonstrating it. And we can't talk about transformation and creative disruption and innovation without bringing in our creatives. So we're going to have Calvert Jones, who will be speaking about his experience as an artist. He's a painter. As an entrepreneur, he will talk about venturing into other spaces that one don't traditionally think about when you think about an artist. You think about just staying within your lane, as we are saying. But what he will be talking about is that there is no limit to what you can use the artistic platform for. And he will use his experiences on that. So we have so many people that we are bringing to this forum in discussions, in sites, in challenging us to not just move forward step by step, but leap. And that's what transformation and creative disruption is about. How far and how high can we leap and create a new vision for ourselves that allows us to solve our problems, transform our economies, and keep moving ahead.
Wow. Sybil, this sounds very exciting.
It is.
Now tell me, for our listeners out there, how can they participate? What can they do to be a part of this excited conference?
Come to the conference. You can't miss it. You can't afford to miss it. We have our Zoom platform where you can log on to and register, and you go to the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank's website, and you will see something that says click to register to a Zoom webinar, and we're inviting everyone to log on and register. And just to let persons know, we have a prize for persons who register before or on or before the 30th of March. So if you get to the registration link by the 30th of March and you register, you will be eligible for an early bird registration prize valued at 2,700 EC. And that is a spectacular prize. But I tell persons, We say eligible because you have to be in the conference when we do that electronic raffle, and it points on the person's name. When we call, the person has to be at the conference. So it's not just enough to register. You have to attend, and you have to be there. And so we give you a few seconds. We'll say going once, going twice, going 3 times. We may even say, give you a 4th second. But if you're not there, we say, let the electronic wheel spin again and the next person. So because we want you to understand that this is about our individual and collective participation. Together we can create, it's not just to listening, but it's also participating actively from that. And then we have in-person by invitation only because we have space capacity challenges. Of course, you can't bring everyone into the conference room. There's only so much that it can hold safely. And we have prizes there too, but we'll keep that a little secret until they attend. But it means that everyone can have insights. It's just the knowledge alone is significant, and it's free. And could you imagine the wealth of this knowledge? And most conferences have a cost. This is totally free. And we're also streaming it. So if you don't get a chance to register on the Zoom, and that's open until the conference, you can log on to ECCB Connect's Facebook or YouTube and still get access to an amazing, fantastic conference, powerful conference, I would say.
Sybil, indeed, the countdown is on for the 8th Annual Growth and Resilience Dialogue, and we want to thank you for coming and sharing this very important information with us here on ECCB Connect.
Thank you, Nigel. And I want to remind persons on the 11th and 12th of April. So Thursday and Friday from 8:30 till 1 o'clock. Don't miss it.
ECCB Connects is the official handle of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. How do you know it's the ECCB? All posts and reactions made by the ECCB on social media will carry the username ECCB Connects and feature this profile picture. Other pages with the name Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, such as these, are not official pages. Like, subscribe, and follow us today. You'll know it's the ECCB by this profile pic and the handle at ECCB Connects.
Visit the ECCB's website and make sure you register today for this exciting conference. Don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and be sure to join us when we return in May with fresh new content of ECCB Connects, where we share with you who we are, what we do, and how we serve you.